Hi, heard you want a tour. Come on
Yep,
in.
first is the compost toilet bathroom area. There is a stained glass kind of sticker thing there. It just has a curtain for the door. It opens from the top here, and it also opens from here for access to everything. Next is this area here. This right now is serving as I've got like a little shoe rack right here for right when you get on the bus. And then, I don't know if you can see, I did a glazed countertop here. There's like sparkles in here, but you can't really see it right now. And when I can get someone to help me drill a hole, this will open up to be a shower. There's a shower pan down there. And then when it's not a shower, it's a countertop to put a stovetop on. And when it opens up here, to access storage. And then there's the shower pan, but I need someone to help me. I was afraid to drill a hole and through the bottom of the bus and secure my gray water tank. So next up is I have this little jack ring that till I can get solar. This helps me to recharge batteries or my phone, but otherwise I'm just using lanterns like so and little candlelight things. This rack here is where I store all my dishes. And then I found this little gun box that I got out of Goodwill or something like that I sanded down and painted. It's got a little locking here to keep it closed, but I could put dry goods up in here. And then of course I perform and stuff like that, so if I ever need to bring costumings, I have this here that I can hang some clothes. There's a little space here that I can hang things that I don't want to get wrinkled. And I have this little box here. I also found this at the Restore. It's all screwed down and secured, and it's storage for me to put additional stuff in there. The little knife thing here is also secure so it won't move. And I built this little box here. It's locked in place. Everything's got to be locked in place when you're in a little moving home. This is an additional little like dining, like on the bed or laptop table. And then my little ice chest. This does slide out when it's unlocked. It's got wheels on it. And I have a sink here. It is a pump sink. So I don't have white water in here now because the bus is just stored. But it's got a pump here for the soap. And then the water, it's only cold water. But I'm going to get a little like propane water heater for when I need to do showers or wash dishes. I could just boil also water. And then this is the storage system. I have, you can see here, the plumbing where the dirty water goes in here. And then in the back, the pump pulls the water out of the container in the back there. My flash just died. I think my phone's gonna die. So there's a dish rack there that folds up. This is like if you don't want moisture to build up in your bus, and a little garbage can. Just like with everything else, it locks in place so the door doesn't fly open. And I found this little, it's like really a bathroom vanity that I found at a Restore that we sanded down, and then I textured painted, like gave it some antique painting. And then I also did the countertop. You can see the glitter on this one where I did like a glittery little finish to it. And I also put wood floors in here. Not real wood floors, but I made this little bench here. Everything's got to serve multiple purposes when it's small, so it is storage. And it also flips over to be a table. And it's also additional seating if I have friends on board just visiting. Underneath the bed, there's a handle there. It's on a platform with that you can lift up, and there's storage underneath there that you can get to from here if you lift the bed up, or from one of these back doors here. And then there's a little dresser here that I also got at the Restore. It's secured in place. There's my little camping stove. I got a step stool in there. This is a little propane heater. that you wouldn't want to leave on all night long in a closed bus because it is gas, but it'll warm up the bus enough to take the chill out of the air and warm it up a little bit in here. And it's just a twin size bed, but there's a hook here where I can hang a another chair. It's the little like pop sign hanging chair, but there's another hook that goes all the way across to here where I could do a hammock so someone could sleep in that. And then this little futon unfolds. I measured it so I could pull it out into the hallway, and you can open it up and someone could sleep there. So I have 2 daughters that I hope to take camping with me. And of course, little aesthetics, little twinkly lights, and little vines with vines back there. So here's my Skoolie at night. So this bus wasn't as hard as most buses would have been. Luckily, the chairs were already ripped out of it. The person that I bought it from had intended to build it out into a Skoolie that they could use, but then they needed to move out of state, so they didn't want it anymore. So I got really lucky. The seats were already ripped out. There was a queen size bed frame in the back, but it was really poorly made, and that's about all that was in here, and the original bus floors. So thankfully, my oldest daughter is really strong, and she helped me rip out the floors. That was the hardest part, in the walls. I took out all the old like fiberglass insulation, and I put new insulations under the floor and in the walls. I didn't rip out the ceiling though, because I don't intend to live in this full time. If I was doing the van life thing, I would have done that too, but I just got it because I do things like Burning Man and festivals and campouts with friends, and I'm just like burnt out on setting up a tent, and I wanted to be able to go with my daughters camping, and I just feel safer inside of this metal thing instead of like a cheaply made RV, because if a bear or somebody was coming at us, this bus is really hard to get into, so gives me time as a woman, you know how it is as a woman, to get into the driver's seat and drive off. So there's that. But yeah, it took me almost a year, and I love it. In fact, my daughter came on here today as I was filming, and she's like, oh my god, I haven't been in here for so long, and it's so comfy in here. So that's nice. Anyways, haven't been able to go out on a trip yet with it, because by the time I was almost done building it was like after I had been just diagnosed with cancer, and I had to go through surgery and chemo and everything. And honestly, as soon as I finished chemo, it was about February or March of 2020, and we all know what happened in March of 2020. Rona came. So and because I'm high risk, I've just been staying at home. So I did get to finish building out some of the things. I do still need, like I said, to secure the futon and the dresser. Other than that, it's ready to go. I put new tires on it, had the engine checked out, but so I'm looking forward to getting my vaccine and being able to finally take trips in it, because it's pretty much just become a glorified office for my older daughter, who's been working from home also. So when she wants to get away from the house and have some privacy, she comes out here and works. And pre-COVID, when her friends were coming over, this was like a nice little chill spot for my college daughter and her friends to just come and chill out and hang out too, away from the main house. So that's my Skoolie. Hope you enjoyed the tour.